hold up. Y'all.
Look over here.
We're back together again. Yes. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Very excited. But, hola y bienvenidos a The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just drinking some water because it is currently 107 degrees here in Arizona and I'm dying.
Yeah, it's kind of high here too.
Well, let's not die. How about that?
No.
Hi, everybody. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I too am just drinking some water because why not? It's hot today, so it is what it is. But if I was drinking something else, which I probably could have drank my water out of, but I didn't. I'll be drinking out of my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug or any of our cup merch at lanatcreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below. And if you haven't checked out the Etsy shop, you should, because we have new things in there that you might like. So check it out. And we do ship domestically in the U.S. and Mexico. And we do ship internationally. So there are no excuses. Get your merch, cup merch, Mexico. I'm looking at you.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. I decided to wear maybe the original look queen from RuPaul's Drag Race. Who could that be?
Raja.
It's Raja. Yes.
Well, I can also see her blue face. So
That's true. But I'm just drinking some water.
Period.
And what's happening, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been a long time, and that I have been missed. I've missed you all so much as well. I'm Eve the Bunny, the head bunny in charge and queen of Ivy Park, wearing my delicious honey from my my honey crop hoodie from the Ivy Park Drip 2.0 collection, one of the first pieces of Ivy Park I ever bought. I am hustling here in Chicago and doing drag, making things happen for myself. I host a monthly party now at Replay Lakeview called What's Your Sign? It's a Zodiac party. So we have a party for every sign. Monday was our Gemini party because it's time for the Jimmies. It's time for the Jimmies. I'm a Gemini moon, so we had a good time. Me and my Gemini crew. Next month is Cancer season, so we're gonna have a nice little pool party situation. It's gonna be really cute. Yeah, that's a little tea for y'all because that has not been dropped yet that we're doing that. So yeah, y'all know that in Mexico. So if you're coming to visit Chicago within the next month, we'll be having a pool party. Come and hang out. It's probably gonna be one of those little inflatable ones, so you can get like a good 2 toes in there, maybe even 3. I don't know how your feet set up, but at least 3 because we gotta have enough space for everybody to get into the pool together because it's a party together. So all the toes got to be next to each other like this. Like this and
I can't.
we missed you, Eve.
Why does this feel familiar?
It feels very familiar.
Everything going on here feels very familiar. Have we done this before?
I wonder.
Maybe. I have a little deja vu. I don't know. It feels like we've done this before. I feel like it feels like the first time. You know?
I was say that.
The very first copyright.
Time. Yeah, it feels like the first time now. But that's because it is. This is how we started our whole Instagram videos to begin with this crew, with Eve as the judge. And you know what? We figured
with this background, I went and looked.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure it's this background.
This franchise.
With this
franchise.
So we felt like we just had to do it again, and we were just grateful that we could snag Miss Bunny because Miss Bunny is booked and busy, and we appreciate, we understand that. So we like, cool, do your thing, but we had a moment where we can all get together and do our thing, and so it feels nice. It feels nice. It's been a minute since the four of us have been together,
right?
So I'm very happy that we get to do that.
I'm so happy to be back. I have missed you guys so much. And I really.
And guess what else, y'all? The day while we're recording this, it's my birthday.
Is not the day drops.
It's not going to drop on my birthday, but it's my birthday today on the 12th of June. We're recording this on my birthday, so yay.
We're celebrating Blackness in all of its sexy forms today.
Period.
For today and today only, it is not Pride Month. It is Lana's birthday. Tomorrow, we go back to Pride.
And then Juneteenth will happen, and then we'll talk about Juneteenth only. And then
Juneteenth, Electric Boogaloo.
Period.
That part. But yes, we are excited to be back. It is a good old Instagram review. If y'all don't know how this goes, go watch some of the other ones. There's several.
We started it.
But we are going to dive into some looks from the queens of season 2 of Drag Race Mexico. And hopefully within this beautiful, however long this podcast ends up being, convince Eve the Bunny to watch season 2 of Drag Race Mexico. And we'll explain why. We'll explain why. But first, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time, giving you almost drag. And right now we got All Stars, we got France, we got Mexico coming out next week. Very excited. So make sure to subscribe. We're covering all of it here, and check the description below for all of our other YouTube channels, our audio podcast links, and where you can find our membership channels for exclusive content and early access, and a lot of more that's coming your way. So with that said, Eve, are you ready?
I'm ready. Wait for what?
To start.
To be wild.
What? My life? I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Eva's going to be wild.
Judging. Okay.
Judging. It has been too long, hasn't it?
It's way too long.
That scared me a little bit. I was like, wow, Logan, how deep? I haven't seen in a while.
Not deep currently. We both got to be a little bit more stoned for that. That's another time.
I do want to say something.
Yes.
We might have the same comment, so please do, David.
So we did our cast assessment video a few weeks ago, and honestly, these were some of the lowest scores I've ever given for promo looks. And I was like,
they look a mess.
Yeah, it's not the best promo. And I was like, this is the least excited I've been after seeing a cast in a while. But I'm so glad we do this series.
Same.
Because I looked at their Instagrams and I was like, oh, okay, they all have plenty of good looks. Or most of them have plenty of good looks. So
12 out of the 13 of them have a good amount of looks.
So I have been turned around. I'm excited for this cast. Even like the person I gave the lowest score to might be my favorite going into this season now, because she's my kind of queen, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Oh God, I probably can tell that's who she is too. I'm gonna look for the nastiest. Probably that big one with the hot pink, right in the middle.
Oh, up on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Ignus's look?
Is that her?
No, but she is kind of my type of queen too.
No, I know who you're talking about.
I have to see them, but that was just our first glance. I was like, it's gonna be the wackadoo.
I love me wackadoo.
It's gonna be the lovable wackadoo.
I've got the full promos too in this slideshow, so we'll be able to look at that
jump
too.
On in.
Can we quick rate those, or have you done that already?
We did that already.
Boo! Can I rate them because I didn't do it?
Very quickly, go for it.
Boo.
This is Ava Pocket, not Boo.
What's her name?
Ava Pocket.
Ava Pocket?
Not Eva Pocket or Ava Pocket, because there's another one, Ava.
Ava Pocket.
So this is Ava.
It makes me think of out of pocket.
Yes, that's the joke.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, okay. Wait. No, her name is sickening. Damn.
Is that confirmed?
I'm pretty sure she said it in the Meet the Queens.
Also, I'm gonna be like, who told you could take black colloquialism and use it as your name?
Well,
Lana, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like out of pocket. I'm like that's very urban slang. That's very urban slang.
Maybe she has some Afro Latina friends that she knows. You know.
I don't think that's what she's referencing, to be honest.
I don't think it is either. We're trying to save this pocket. Because she already in a pleaser, and Lord knows that is okay. Yeah, no.
Like we said, the promos not at all.
Well, I said I'm gonna give my quick reaction on them. It's gonna be like a toot or a boot, like real right off the cuff. First reaction, go.
Great.
This boot. Let's go.
Boot.
Great.
All
right. We got look number 1. We got look number 2. And we got look number 3.
I don't feel like this is fair.
Why is that?
Because I feel like 2 of them look like AI. And for me,
I can
honestly,
promise you they're not.
And for me, I don't know if you guys don't remember or not.
Oh, I remember.
With my judging style.
I kept that in mind as much as I could.
Like, I don't like pictures where it looks like there's a whole bunch of like CGI happening around the picture so much, because then I can't tell what's the outfit and what isn't. Like,
how do all 3 not look like that though?
All 3 of them kind of look like that.
Not look like that. The second one looks like that's an outfit and she's sitting like in like maybe against a green screen or something. The bottom one doesn't look like it that bad. The dress doesn't look like it's like part of the outfit or what. I mean, part of the like the AI or the CGI or whatever that's in the background. It doesn't look like it goes together really well, but it looks the least. The one up top, especially with the way her body and stuff looks that's photoshopped as hell. That does not look real. I don't know who that woman is. Someone lied to this woman several times.
Don't give away your pick
and told her
before we even talk
she was fly and hot. And no, I'm kidding. No, it doesn't look real.
I mean, she had several versions of that photo. I think most of them she had like several pictures and then like a performance video with them or something with her walking around in the look. But I was impressed with her. I thought she had a much better sense of style because I wasn't crazy about her promo look at all. But I think she's got a good eye, especially if these are looks she came up with. And there's a lot of range here. Especially, I love me a club kid look. That first look I thought was stunning in the cathedral, like even though the background is like a fake thing, but I like the look itself. And then you all know I'm a sucker for blue and fill in the blank color. Blue and something goes well for me. So I really like all 3 of these.
Yeah, I think all 3 pictures are unique in their own way. I'm not the judge, but for me, I don't mind the AI background because I feel like that's just the world we're living in right now, and that's just what everybody is defaulting to because it's easier to produce a picture with a AI background instead of going to find these amazing locations that you may or may not be able to get into. So you just use the AI background. So I don't particularly mind that, but I just think these are 3 different looks, was giving us 3 ranges of her that we did not get to really see in that promo because the promo was kind of bad. But I liked what I saw on her Instagram. I like these pictures. I liked the difference of who she is. So maybe we'll get to see more of this in the show instead of what we saw in the promo.
I hope so, because I was impressed with her Instagram going through. I was like, I can tell her style. I can tell what kind of girl she is, and I'm excited. She also, I think she's from the same region as Serena Morena, and I love me some Serena Morena. So
And yeah, I said she reminded me of her in our
Yep.
Meet the Queens. Plus, these were my top 3 looks. I submitted 3.
Oh, I know.
And these were all of them.
That's going to be a common thread throughout.
And I got my third choice.
Well, Miss the Bunny.
Ooh, she doesn't know. We do top points for first and second. Actually, you might know that. I think we did that one time when you joined.
I think we did.
So I was just doing first, second, third.
Yep.
Okay. This will be very cut, paste, and dry. Third, we'll go to bottom. Second goes to right. First goes to left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I thought you were like, that looks so photoshopped.
I know.
Well, hey, you pick.
And for the first time in Drag Race history, David does not receive a point in the first round.
What?
We did it.
That's the same order I had them in. I got my third choice. Lana's was my first choice.
I would like to have the internet know in this moment that David said he wanted to pick last.
I did. I'm happy to go last.
In all honesty, I had a feeling that was possibly Lana's, and I wanted to give her a point for her birthday.
Well,
I knew she picked it too because when I screenshot them, it said liked by Lady J 78.
I liked a lot of those pictures. Okay. I liked a lot of their pictures, honestly. Or hers, I liked a lot of them. But
the top 2 were my top 2. I would say that. I'm just really not the craziest about the dress for the third one for me. The second one looks like something. The one I said was the second one could easily be my first. That looks like something I would wear. I would wear that to Queen real easily.
I loved it. I was going through and I was like, okay, it's a lot of the same. Oh, this is a dark look. I like this, and that's why I pulled it, because I was like, it's such a good look that's so different from everything else she has on her Instagram.
It's very Vivienne Westwood inspired.
Sure, we'll go with
Westwood inspired.
Yes.
More Vivienne Westwood inspired.
You know your mother, Melinda Verga references.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely.
Insert random jump dip. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. But imagine I was. All right. I'm excited for Ava Pocket. I'll say that much. I'm excited for her. So.
Come on, Miss Pocket. Number 2.
Next up. Elektra Vandergeld. This is Margaret's sister.
I better say 2. Number 1, I live for the dress. I live for the way it's done at the bottom. I love the hair. Her name is nasty. What's her last name?
Vandergeld.
Vandergeld. Oh, that's a rich ass bitch's name. I'm gonna rob her. Yes.
The promos don't get much better than this. For this group. This is in my top 2.
Bloomingdale, honey. She has one at the old white lady stores. She has a Neiman Marcus card. You know what I'm talking about? Right. She has one of those. She has a J.C. Penney's card, honey.
She got a Carson Perry Scott card.
Right. Baby. They know her. They know her when she goes to Nordstrom to get her, when she goes to Saks. They know her.
They know her. Yes. They know her in Bloomingdale's. Absolutely.
Work sister. My name's Eva Bunny. If you get a chance to watch this, I know your sister Margaret from Chicago. She's Chicago's sister by way, so we're kind of like sisters by way. Hey, girl, you so sick me work. All right, let's see what these pictures look like.
Great.
Let's work.
Look, number 1. Look, number 2.
She's sick. She's sick.
Oh my God, she looks like Amanda Cross.
Sickening. That's all I have to say about this bitch.
The third one reminds me of a queen in Chicago named Omani Cross. In the face. Gorgeous girl. But also it's giving me like an editorial spread of Kill Bill.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
like this is the bride, and like you know what I mean. But like instead of it being the red and the yellow and black bodysuit, it's like a yellow suit with like black something, and it's like high label. You know what I mean? Like it's like everyone's signatures looks like redone as just fashion looks. That's what that's giving me.
That's what this whole thing is giving me. This whole thing is giving me an editorial of like she is the model for all these good movies, and they just turning it into a fashion version of the character that they want them to play. Like this whole thing is
that girl somebody's nice.
All these are nasty nice. Just the range is out of control for this.
It's very, very clean. Very clean. Like it's so funny that Margaret is her sister because Margaret's style is the complete 360. Margaret is very like her beauty is in the chaos. You know what I mean? Right. And like this, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of awesome. I would love to see them in a show or like against like with each other, like maybe working as an event or something, because they would probably do something that kind of balances each other.
Such as DragCon.
Yes, I forgot his name.
That's how we knew. So I don't know if you know this, Eve. That's how we knew that Elektra was on the cast because it accidentally got leaked like DragCon booth assignments. And it literally said Margaret Ia and Elektra Vandergeld. So that's how everyone knew before the cast dropped that she was like officially on.
Yeah.
But she's one of 4, I think, girls on this cast, 4 or 5 girls on this cast from La Mas Draga. So she's got like the reality show experience already.
Okay. She knows the chops of like doing the competition thing, illuminating girls, blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. So this is almost like going to be like a versus the world for her. Not really. I guess not.
A couple of the girls did well. I think she's a runner-up, if I remember right.
I can see why. I like the first one. It's giving me Last of the Mohicans, honey. It's giving me Bridge Over the River Kwai. Maybe it's giving me National Geographic. Geographique. And then the second one is giving me Cruella, but it's not giving me Glenn Close Cruella. It's giving me a mashup of Glenn Close Cruella and Emma Stone Cruella, because that was a good Cruella. That movie was good, honey. And then, like I said, with the third one, it's giving me a like editorial shot of if Kill Bill was done as a photo spread in like Vogue or something like that. It's ready to wear in like the cleanest way. Like that costs money. Okay, I have my choices. Do anyone else want to say anything?
No, I think you go right on.
Okay, work, period, work, period. Okay, so third place, I'm going to give Last of the Mohicans in the top left.
That was first place?
Third.
Oh, okay.
The opposite.
Okay.
You tried it. The second one I'm gonna have to give to Kill Bill, and the first one I have to give to Cruella. And once again falls in that wheelhouse of like it's going in the range of the ones I would want to wear the most. Even though I would probably want to wear the Last of the Mohican ones before I wore the Kill Bill one. Because I love shocking people. But that first one I think is just stunning against that red velvet looking like carpet, and just like the way the whole thing is shot is really great.
Well done.
Lana!
Same order as me once again.
Girl, that was the right one. You got the right one, baby.
I like mine, and I thought it was different.
And
that's why I picked it.
I loved all 3 of them.
Yeah. She has some really good like makeup looks
This
too.
is my sister, trust and believe. If I would have got a chance to draft, I would have drafted her.
And she's the only person on this that got drafted twice. No, that's a
probably
lie.
Why.
There were 4 of them. 3 of them.
Because she's finna
come up here. She got taken first by both me and David. So.
She's gonna come up here and be the Saphira, and she's gonna body.
And then not win?
This was my third choice.
That one's good.
Ooh.
She can do some good makeup.
That was so great. I just spit out my gum.
Ooh, not that.
I'm sorry. That made me regurgitate. I apologize. We might have to put up a warning.
Oh, not that. Anyway, let's move next to Miss Eva Blunt.
Who?
Eva Blunt. She's a good Ava Blunt. She's a good sister stoner. Like
okay,
us.
okay. I wanted to make sure you said blunt and not like blood or something. And I was like,
no, blunt.
Okay, word. This print is boot.
Grandma's couch?
It's very 50s, 60s couch. I like the color pattern of where she was going. I like the orange and the pops of the blue and the purple. I like all those colors together and the white. This print is just horrible.
I will say it looks a lot better when she's not holding it out. When you get more of the purple, it blocks that a little bit better.
I just wish the print was something different. Maybe if it was like polka dots or if it was like stripe. I don't know, something that was a little bit more, a little less scattery, because it really, really, it's almost looking like it's almost like looking like a magic eye puzzle. You remember those?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where you have to like look at the thing, but you have to like unfocus your eyes to see it. I feel like I have to unfocus my eyes and I'm going to see like a ship or something in the middle of her chest. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a lot. And then this midsummer headpiece, not crazy about it.
Wow. Let's see if you're impressed by the looks that we chose. So, look number 1.
Okay, it's her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hair and titties.
Look number 2.
Ooh, that's a pretty bodysuit. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Work with the nail.
Look number 3.
Don't know what that is. What is it?
It's like a scorpion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like Scorpion, Day of the Dead kind of situation.
Why is his chest out?
I don't know.
Did someone hurt the scorpion?
I don't know, but her chest is out a lot on this Instagram right here because Miss Ma'am, and I'm going to say this about a lot of these girls on this cast, a lot of these girls do not like to wear clothes out of drag. And a lot of them are not wearing clothes out of drag. And some of these girls are mostly just cute boys and sometimes post drag photos on their Instagrams at least. No shit.
That's funny. Logan's complaining about the fact that you all are attractive. Is that where we're going? Is that what's happening? Okay.
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just commenting.
Okay, comments are being made.
Correct.
Y'all stop being so naked on that Instagram.
But I like her.
Where is the drag? Where is the glamour at DragCon Mexico? Where's the glamour? I was told there would be glamour. My eyes are thirsty for glamour.
I will say I like her. I like the spread that we got for this Instagram. I think she looks good. There's a lot of versatility in what she does. And she talked about that in the Meet the Queens. And I'm excited to see more versatility from Miss Eva Blunt.
Work.
David?
Yeah, I like all of these. She had a lot of interesting things with wigs. I noticed looking through her Instagram. Some things I'm not sure everybody would like because there's a lot of like dread wigs, but I still think she looks really good. I think she's gonna be impressive when it comes to looks for everybody. These are all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for a second, third, quickly because these all don't really pull out. Like after seeing My Good Sister, these look very nice. I do feel like that we're back on the train of, okay, cool. I still don't know if I'm gonna watch the season or not. I don't think they're bad looks. They're just not wowing me.
Okay.
But Miss what was her name?
Eva Blunt.
Ava. Blunt.
Ava Blunt.
Not this one.
Which one are you talking about? Oh, Elektra.
Yes, Elektra. Yeah.
Oh, Elektra.
Like Miss Elektra. Miss Elektra came in and shut out shop. Y'all all got to top Miss Elektra right now. But right now, y'all is just little sparks. I don't feel any electric. So I'm gonna give my 1, 2, 3, third place to bottom right because it's a lot. It looks kind of clean, but I don't know what you are. It's giving Little Shop of Scorpion Horrors. Prom date. Got married. It's a I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's kind of scary and I don't get it. I'm giving the second one to bottom left. Because I think it's country. I think it's sickening. It is a bodysuit. The pose is nasty. I feel like that it probably looks nasty on her when you can just see the whole thing, not just like a silhouette of her leg, but the angle.
You say when you can see the hole from behind.
Why would you say that, David?
Because she is showing somebody from off camera everything. Everything.
And the first one I would give to the one up top. I like the concept because it makes me feel like it's like in a stop motion movie. Like where almost like a Wallace and Gromedy kind of, you know what I mean? Where like everything's made out of yarn. No, it's like not Wallace and Gromedy. I'm sorry. It's very like Fantastic Mr. Fox and like stuff like that. Where it's like, I think that part of it is really cute and really cool and different. Even though like everything is pretty much just her naked and her just like holding a bunch of hair. I like the concept for what the concept is giving mostly, I guess. So yeah, I would give my first one to the one at the top.
So fuck my drag choices. Got it.
David.
I'll take it, even though it was my second choice.
Yeah, his first choice was mine, and I'm going to explain why I picked the one that
I
picked.
had a better version of that.
Which version did you have?
It was a better picture, I thought. It was more close up. You couldn't see the bottom of the dress, but you could make out a little bit more of the detail.
So this look is a Gautier-inspired Dia de los Muertos look. So it is Scorpion.
Okay. Work. Sickening. Beautiful gowns.
So, let's move next to Garconne.
Isn't that Italian for man?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, sir.
See, this is my other favorite promo look besides Elektra. Those are the top two for me.
I'm tuning it because it has all the right pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I would just style some things a little bit differently, but it has all the right pieces. Okay. I could be real picky and be like, if you got rid of the opera coat, it would just be a black and white bodysuit. But also, I still feel like if it was accessorized or styled in a certain way with that bodysuit, number one, I'm a sucker for a houndstooth print anyway. I think it'd be different if it was just like a checker black and white bodysuit or something. Right. I think a houndstooth print always gives like this level of elevation for me for some reason. It makes me think of like Chanel and stuff like that, you know? So like, and with this coat, I love the color of this emerald green with this. You can probably do any color with it because it's black and white, but I love that color. It's a rich kind of color. It's like, it would look sickening if there was like a jewel tone purple. You know what I mean? It's like, it falls in that family where it all looks rich. I love the hair. I don't know if that's a hairpiece or if that's just like a bang on the front that she has like sprayed up and like dyed in certain spots. Kind of like how Manila will sometimes have like a blonde streak or whatever. I don't know if that's a hairpiece or a tiara, but it's sickening. I would put a belt on her and I would have the belt wrap around the green coat and the bodysuit, and I would have like a really nice, nasty, jeweled buckle or something on the side where her hip is. So that way it kind of like pulls the whole thing together, and it doesn't have the coat kind of it doesn't make it seem so easily like the coat can just be taken off and then it's just a bodysuit. Makes it seem like it's all together, almost like there's this big flowy sleeve she has and then this stupid nasty like green train behind her kind of a thing. I've learned that with belts and big coats. And the jewel in the middle will just make the whole thing go together. But yeah, no, I give it a 2.
So this is the baby we were talking about earlier, who doesn't have a whole lot going on her Instagram.
Okay.
I was highly disappointed with the selection because I had high expectations.
Get it together, girl.
Most of what she has on her Instagram is like photography stuff.
Yeah.
Because if I remember right, she's only been doing drag for like a very short period of time.
Get it together, girl. You gonna drag race?
So. With that being said, here we go with look number 1.
Okay. It's giving very no Chick-fil-A sauce.
Right. Look number 2.
Okay, that's giving that she wants some Chick-fil-A sauce.
And look number 3.
Oh, honey, she has the Chick-fil-A sauce in this one. In that one, yes, just sauce. Has the sauce. The sauce. I already know my order. But you guess me.
I think we all know. I think we all know your order, Eve.
No, you don't, because I can
no, we don't.
like I did the last time.
True.
Don't try me.
Yeah, I would just say I like her. I was disappointed by her Instagram, but from what we know, she hasn't been doing drag for super long. So I'm still, based on her promo, I'm still very excited to see what she brings on the show.
She seems... I feel like the lack of stuff in her Instagram only makes me want to know what else she got. So she's very much a question mark in my eyes. So I'll just leave it open and see what she does.
I don't have any strong opinions on any of these.
Okay.
I'm going to agree with David. I really don't have any strong opinions on either of these either. I will just pick out of my first, second, and third off my initial feelings from them. So here we go. Number 3 is going to be no Chick-fil-A sauce. I can't. That face, that was like, girl, are you okay? Why?
Am I doing it?
She's got.
I'm glad we're not doing this as an audio podcast because audio listeners would have no clue what we're doing right now.
I'm doing the Chick-fil-A sauce meme, girl. That one. Yeah, no. She's a no for me. Well, they really have no idea what we're doing anyway because we're holding up pictures.
We're holding up. Yes, for the people listening, we are actually physically holding up pictures right now. And we're just hoping that Eve can't tell who's holding up which one.
I have 3 photos in my hand.
Why are they listening to this episode when they can't see it?
No, that's why we don't have an audio version. That's what I'm saying.
Can I finish, please?
Yes.
Go for it.
Thank you. Number 2 is homegirl at the bottom. That Gigi Good looking picture. She looked like Gigi Good. I would give number 1 to the one in the top right because it actually gives me the most drag. Even though she looks like a drag version of like an armadillo or something.
And that's the reason I snatched it before anybody could.
Lana, you should have picked a different picture.
Congratulations, everyone.
Well, I didn't want
Logan got his first
there.
point.
Yeah, crop it out.
Hey, it's a big deal. Logan just got his first point.
No, I sure did not.
Your first 1 point.
My first win.
No, I mean your first point in this.
No, because we're doing points for first and second Eve. We talked about this.
So you've gotten a point already?
Yes.
Points.
So why were you griping earlier?
Or 2. Wait, is it 2 points for the win and 1 point?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was
It is as if no one has ever done these videos.
I didn't know if it was 1 point for the win and half a point for second. Yikes.
Now.
No.
Thank you, Eve. I appreciate it very much.
Come on, let's go.
I mean, I didn't want all the writing in it.
That's fair, but it's got big a big G on it.
I mean, she's in the G. So
that's not it's edited on there.
GG.
But it looks like she's in the G, so it's fine.
She in that G.
It's fine. I still got a point for it, so at least I didn't get. So
right, no,
because I got my third pick.
Oh no!
Drink every time in this video, David talks about him getting his third pick.
Or
no Chick-fil-A sauce.
Now,
Boo! Oh God!
Yeah. Okay. So this is Horacio Potasio.
What?
Horacio Potasio.
Horacio Potasio.
Yes, we'll go with that. You know her mother. I don't think you personally know her mother, but you know of her mother. Her drag mother is Galavaro.
I figured you were gonna say that shit. Why did I know you were gonna say that? Out of everybody. Everybody. I for some reason you're gonna say that. Gosh, well, I almost feel something real bad.
Oh, I remember the thirst. I remember it all too well.
I remember. No, I was about to say, oh, because no, I didn't get nothing.
We all know this promo is bad.
Boots.
Yeah.
Looks better in the video.
And by boots, it means it looks like she has 2 platform boots as arms. I honestly thought they were 2 platform shoes for a minute. And I was like, oh, wait, they're sleeves.
Wait, that kind of makes me like the look more.
And then the media's tuck on God, child. That's his penis. That is just uncut gems.
Great.
Uncut
well,
gems.
Let's see if you're impressed with her looks, Eve. How about that?
Let's see.
Look number 1.
Cute.
Look number 2. And look number 3.
This is definitely Galavaro coded.
This is not
100%.
Everything about these pictures are very Galavaro. And I said it when I was looking through it. And I said it when I picked mine. And now seeing the ones that y'all picked, I'm like, oh, she is very Galavaro coded. Like, so coded.
I really don't find this to be fair or nice or kind in any way. I don't find it to be any of those things. Why was I baited? Why was I baited by the midi tuck and the platform Baby Spice shoes on her arms? And then you decide to show me these 3 pictures.
Yes, because we wanted to show you that she can do good drag.
So you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Logan, I'm going to come and find you.
Okay.
And then when I find you, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight you wherever you are.
Okay.
It's going to be like Peter Griffin and the man in the chicken suit. I will actually show up in a chicken suit and find you wherever you are.
Thank you for comparing me to Peter Griffin.
And I'll attack you. I can't be Peter. I'm not white.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm at least taking in the chicken.
Are you saying I'm straight then?
Do you want to be a chicken?
Maybe.
You can't please some people. Some people will always take the other road. You can't please everybody. Let's just move. So I really don't have a lot to say about these pictures except they're very Galavaro coded.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like them all. There's a simplicity to all of them, but they still look good. She's definitely on the list of most improved from promo to Instagram package for me. Not number one, though.
She's a pretty boy. She is a pretty boy.
So, my top 3 are: third is bottom left. Very yummy boy. Very yummy boy. But I'm here for the drags. So I want to see some more shifting other than clown makeup. Because I mean, I could throw some clown makeup on and be half naked and be eating a picture. And it's not a bad picture and you look good. But I'm here for the drags, honey. I'm here for the drags. Especially as well because you got that Dolls Kill red bandage top on that everybody from Naomi Smalls to who know what is wearing that thing in drag. Nah, baby. That's the go-go fit that you wear when you're not doing gigs, when you need to make side cash. Which I get and I respect it. But I'm here for the drags. Second, for me, is top. I love the pose of it. I think it's sickening. The top, I can't tell if it's braids or if it's yarn. Like the top and the bottom, like the 2-piece of it. Either way, I think it's sickening. I'm really into like yarn pieces.
I think it's crocheted.
Stuff. Yeah, I was like, I'm really into yarn and crocheted like tops and stuff like that as of right now. And like that done as what looks like a chap is like really sickening.
Vanessa Hudgens is also into that right now.
Do I?
Vanessa Hudgens, she's also totally into yarn right now.
And I think her hair is like, it looks like her like 2 long pigtail like braids. Mm-hmm. Very, very nasty. Very, very Sandinista. Very like, very, she could play Salma Hayek's daughter in a Three Musketeers remake that's all girls. It's in Spain. You know what I mean? Like the Three Musketeers. You know what I mean? Like something like yes, it's giving that. It's giving she's a daughter. It's giving she's about to take over. The bottom right one I think is my favorite. It's funny because one of the parts about it that I like, even though I feel like it's so simplistic in nature, is the shoes. Because I've seen a heelless shoe I don't know how many times in my life in drag. It's nothing special. I love the detail work of like, I don't know if that's fabric or if that is like a molding that's done on the sleeve and the bodysuit and how that matches on the boot. I like the way how it almost looks like venom, like it's crawling up her leg. You know what I mean? Like she's being taken over by this symbiote or something like that. Like that's, I think, one thing that I like the most out of it. And then the face for me just gives fashion. For me, it's the most fashion out of all of them. I'm a fashion girl. Fashion.
Mm-hmm. Well, Julie.
I like
David, which of your picks did you get this time?
I got my first pick.
Oh yeah, Dina.
That's a good pick.
See,
when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's a good pick."
See, now everybody has a point. Yay! So shut up.
Everybody has several points.
Yay! Then I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best. I'm not going to watch it.
I wasn't mad at anything. I don't care if you point.
Anyway, speaking of points, let's have a point check-in, shall we?
Shall we?
So I currently have 3 points.
Ooh.
David currently has 5 points. And Lana currently has 7 points.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Let's go, Lana.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Lana's going to win for her birthday.
It's Ignus Ars.
That's what we're rooting for.
Lana's going to win for her birthday.
Low-key, this isn't rigged, we promise, but we all would like Lana to win on her birthday.
And especially me, because I can't win anyway.
Yeah.
But if I could, I'd be like, girl, I don't know about that.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I'll be the same way, like, not my birthday.
Because I feel like if it was my birthday, a lot of it.
Right, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't care if it's your birthday. I still want to win.
And that's why she's a good Gemini.
Absolutely. I'm like,
Next up, we got good old Miss Ignus Ars.
Ignus. She surprised
Wait a minute.
more than anybody.
What is her name?
Ignus Ars.
Did you say Ignit?
Ignus.
Ignis. Oh, I thought you said Ignit. I said
not Ignit. Now, if she would have said Ignit, I would have had a problem with her from the get-go. I'd be like, girl, your name is Ignus Ars.
No.
Ignit, but no,
Ignit. Your name is ignorant ass. That would be everything.
Everything.
Oh my God. Change your name, girl. That's the name.
You know those picture books where you can like shift things and like make like the middle look and the bottom look and the top look? Does this not look like maybe the top two are matching and then she has a random bottom look?
Yes.
Bottom.
Yeah.
She's got ice skater bottoms. That's what it is.
Bottoms.
That sounds like Chicago. Random bottoms.
Denali.
Yeah, I was about to say ice skater
Ice
bottom.
skater
Denali,
bottom. I can. Well, ice skater bottom. I can't confirm if she's bottom, but
I can. I mean, she's open about it, right?
I just said random bottom.
I'm about to say, oh, can you, David? Oh, I can confirm.
No. I wish.
David said, I can confirm.
What did I miss?
Indeed, but no.
Anyway,
David's not sharing information with me. Thought we were better than that.
Anyway, let's look at some looks, shall we?
We shall.
Look number one. Look number two. Look number three.
It's all of my top looks once again.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
My Lord.
Why Lord that much? God, he ain't had that much to do with it, did he?
Maybe.
That's oh Lord. He's like, sorry. No.
I will say, I like this. I was pleasantly surprised going through. I was like, she is the kind of horror aesthetic girl that I thought she was. The fashions are a little bit better than what we saw in the promo. So I am still intrigued for Miss Ignus, not to be confused with Ignit. We're not doing that.
Oh, I would love to call her that and not be disrespectful. Oh my God.
Can't do that. So yeah. Interesting. I was not expecting what I found in her Instagram, but I was pleasantly surprised. But it's fine. I don't feel like I still don't know if I know her. I still don't know if I know her. So I want to get to know her during the season. She's another one of those question marks for me. I'm like, which one are you? Who are you? What can I expect from you? Are you going to give us this level of makeup in the time that you have allotted for you? Can you do that? Or is it going to be a watered down version of this? Or I'm interested to see what she can bring.
David, I'm going to let you give your comment on these looks, and I'm going to tell you who she reminds me of.
Okay.
You guys may possibly know who I'm going to say. And then I'll give my my thoughts.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way as Lana. I feel like she has a lot of good looks, and she's like almost my kind of queen, but not quite there. It's funny because what I get from a different queen that we'll discuss later on is what I was expecting from her. But I think with some money, I think she could have some killer runways. So I'm excited for her still.
Okay. So first, I don't think any of these looks are bad. I will say that it was very much a growing on me with some of the looks. I don't think that they're blowing me out of the water completely. There's one of them for me that I think is actually like more sickening than the other, and I would possibly wear it. But the other two for me are just like very nice, striking looking pictures for me, more so than like the looks themselves. The looks aren't horrible. They're decent drag looks. It's just they lack a little personality for me in some of them because they look like anybody could wear them. But also the queen that I was gonna say that she reminds me of a little bit cleaner version of Aquarella.
Oh, yeah. We made that comparison based on her promo, actually.
We did, yeah.
I was like, especially from the second look, I was like, oh, that looks like Aqua's face. I was like, or that even looks like something that she would give with her contour style and her blush style, how it's very, very, it very much frames almost her entire face. And it goes with that look, but that was the first thing I thought of when I saw it. I was like, oh, they kind of get Aqua's face.
Who was the baby that went home early on Brazil? With this kind of aesthetic?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember her name, I'm so sorry.
I know
Barbecue.
No, Brazil.
No.
Germany.
That's Germany, baby.
The one that, it was.
The one was the horse, right?
She was the horror.
No.
She was like the Dragula adjacent.
Yes. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
No, I
feel bad. I can't remember her name.
I know. I feel so bad, girl. I'm so sorry if you're watching.
It's not with an M.
No, hold on. I got it.
Give me a hint.
Tristan Soledad.
Tristan Soledad.
The bearded queen.
Yes, that's who I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say, if you had said the bearded queen, I would have got it.
Genuinely forgot she had a beard.
Forgot
she had a beard. Tristan, if you're somehow watching this, you're sickening. I'm so sorry I forgot your name.
We forgot you had a beard, girl.
I
forgot we forgot you had a beard, girl. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for me. Go like this. Third, top left. Something about the titties is off to me. I have no idea why, but something about the titties is off to me.
About the titties?
Maybe it's just because the fact the titties look so unnaturally flesh toned and the face is so white that I'm just like, ooh, what part of this is real? I don't know.
Sure.
Second, I'm gonna have to say is top left. Top left is, I think, cute. Like I said, I think it's sickening. I think that it.
Top left or top right?
Top right. Sorry.
Okay.
Top right is second. Y'all had a look at y'all face, and I was wondering.
Yeah, because I was like,
third place, top left. Second place, top left. I was like,
oh. I'm sorry.
That's
top right. Like I said, I like top right. I think it's cute. I think it lacks a little bit of personality. I feel like that it does look like something that somebody or anybody could wear. I don't know if it fully fits in with what her aesthetic is supposed to be. It easily could though, because you guys said it's kind of like creepy, haunting, and I mean maybe that's what that is. Maybe it's like a ghostly specter lady. I don't know. My favorite is bottom. My favorite one is the bottom one. I love.
We know that about you.
The way the pants. Funny.
Thank you.
I love the way that the pants are done in this almost like a jumpsuit style. I even love the fact that like she doesn't look like she has really any like. Does she have a wig on? It looks like I don't know if it's short or what. It's just the face.
It's a short wig. It's a short wig.
Yeah, the face is just framed really like tight and yeah, it's giving. It's giving for me. I like the bottom one.
Yeah,
it was giving for me too.
When I saw that, when that came up, I was like, oh, that's the one right there. That wins.
So
I liked mine, but I was like, that.
It's so funny. Lana and I were picking ours at the same time. So I was like, while Lana was sending me hers, I was like, well, shit, let me do my picks. I picked Lana's, found the one that I ended up doing, and swapped last minute. And then literally 30 seconds after, Lana sent me this one. And I was like, Twinsy, come on now, twin. But
and guess which number of pick mine was?
Which number was this one, David?
It was my third pick.
What?
You all took my top two.
Yeah, I know.
I love that though. But see, this is what I love because even though we don't get to pick the ones we wanted, somebody else has already picked it. That means we still get to show the ones we wanted to show. And so I kind of really love that. That's why I'm like, I don't care if I get mine picked to win or not. I just want my look to be shown because I thought it was good. I don't. David, don't act like I take this seriously. David, please don't do this. See, I was on your side today. I was leaving you alone today. I wasn't
on your side
today. And now you are really going to turn this around and make me do stuff that I don't want to do. David, try to be nice. I'm trying to be nice, David.
Speaking of turn around, next up is Jenary Bloom.
Who?
Please, thank you, because we all booted this one too.
So I will say for Lana and for David, I found out some information because I don't think Eve has watched that much of La Mas Draga, but I found out who Jenary's drag mother is, and it makes me want to root for her even more. I gotta be honest. Her drag mother is Madison Busray.
Oh.
That was my baby. That was my baby. So I'm rooting for Miss Jenary Bloom. I don't like this
outfit. Looks horrible.
Yeah, this outfit is not cute at all. We call her Christmas candy.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah, it looks like someone
Christmas candy wrapper.
It looks like someone like was giving someone a bong for Christmas and then they wrapped it. Like, I'm gonna gift wrap this for you and put a little bow on the front. Merry Christmas. Guess what it is? So I'm like, well, bitch, it looks like a bong, so it's pretty much probably a bong. Like it's like that. Or it's not. It's one of those misnomer presents where it looks like a bong, but then when you unopen it, it's like a bean bag with a fucking like statue on top of it or something. You know what I mean? Like those.
That part.
Where like it'll look like a car, but then you unwrap and it's a whole bunch of boxes. I feel like that's what they would be. They would be like, oh, you think it's a mushroom cap with a very large stem on the top of it, but oh, it's 26 kittens in a bag. You don't know, you know.
Totally. Absolutely. Yeah. Nope. 100%. Yep. Well, let's take a look at our looks. Look number one.
Okay.
Look number two.
Okay.
And look number three.
Okay. She looks up a lot. I'm like, what's happening up here, girl?
Child, something's going on with her. Somebody over there.
She's a god. She's a creator.
Somebody over there.
I am happy to say that I was pleasantly surprised going through her Instagram because I had a very low bar set for her based on her promo. And I was very happy to see what I saw. So I am excited for Miss Jenary Bloom.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping all three of my choices would be on there because I picked some three good looks, but one of them didn't make it. But I was very impressed with her eye for fashion. I think she has a lot of looks that are like homages to specific people. And I think they are all
one that she's the one that does a lot of celebrity impersonation drag, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because there was one girl on this cast that I was going through her Instagram and I was like, everything is celebrity impersonation. Like that's what it looks like to me. So yeah, no. A lot of what she does is celebrity impersonation. Like there were a couple Katy Perry's on there. There was a Madonna or two on there. I think she does a lot of like Mexican singers as well. So like she is in the same universe of drag as her mother, honestly, because that's a lot of what Madison does as well. And someone like Christian Peralta from last season. Very celebrity impersonation. Very celebrity impersonation heavy.
Just don't do like Christian be impersonating black people.
Go ahead and finish, David.
Oh, that's all I had to say.
Thank
you, though.
You're welcome. I don't have a lot to say. I don't have anything to say. They're all decent, different, good looks.
Period. Okay. So, for me, out of the top three, third will be bottom left. I think it's cute. I will say I kind of got over the arm up pose once the first one already happened. I was like, oh wow, it's almost like it made me think of when you would take paper dolls and you would just take the outfit off of one and then you put the outfit on the other one and the face holes and everything just match up. Like that's kind of what I felt like I was looking at when I went from the first picture to the second picture. I was like, oh, that was an outfit change. But out of the three looks for me, I feel like it is the least emphatic to me. I feel like it's just very plain and fashionable, which isn't a bad thing, but it lacks a little extra something for me. Second one I would say is bottom right. I like how it does give me a little bit more fashion. It does give me a little bit more pieces. I do feel like that it is running the edge of messy. And I feel like that's kind of where it takes me a little out of it. It's like it is one of those where it's kind of hodgepodge for hodgepodge's sake, and that's like a fashion thing. But it does look almost like she's lying in like it can easily look like she's just lying in a pile of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As opposed to, ooh, I'm wearing this as a fashion look. I honestly wish the background had a little bit something more going into it or something. Maybe to pull the whole storyline together, and so that way I'd be like, okay, like if she was laying in the street or something like that, I'd be like, okay, this is sickening, everything nasty. You know what I mean? She's just like
Fashion homeless,
huh?
Fashionable homeless.
Right. Really playing it up there. I feel like that would have added a little bit more to it because I feel like I see where she was going with the look, but I feel like she could have went an extra step with it. I would give the top one my first. I just am in absolute love with this brown moment. For me, this reminds me of like what I said about Garconne. When she had the bodysuit and she had the green opera kind of jacket, and I was like, if she belted that, it would make the whole thing look like it's together. I can promise you, this blue dress part in the middle and this brown shawl thing around the outside are probably two different detached pieces. Because I can see how it's belted in the middle with that brown, and it almost makes the whole thing look like it's like together as one piece, and it just adds a layer to it. I love the blue tulle around the face. It gives me fantasy. It gives me whimsy. It gives me like it could be a wicked character, you know what I mean, or like a just some kind of like otherworldly wizardy or figure or something like that. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, that's my top one.
As it should be.
I loved it too.
Yes, Logan. Slogan.
I said this was going to be a close one. I said this.
I didn't think this was close.
Logan.
No, I said the whole competition, not this one. I said the whole competition.
I kind of wish I got my third pick because I thought that one was pretty cool.
Well, then maybe you should have put it as your second pick.
I know. Well, I'm saying I kind of wish I got it now.
I would have made that one third though too.
Well,
no, honestly, out of all three of those, if you would have picked that one instead of that one, I still probably would make it third. It looked nice.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not going to say what I was about to say because it's Lana's birthday.
I mean, you don't
Lana,
David
said he.
You don't have to like my look.
Anyway, let's move along.
I like
to another big promo look, but this time it's Leexa Fox.
Boo.
Agreed.
This Austin Powers fembot person.
That's what I said.
Has a very bad root job. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Per. Well, here is your look number one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Look number two.
Okay.
And look number three.
Okay. To be completely honest with you, look number 2 looks like it should have been a promo.
Wouldn't fit the theme, apparently.
I was like, I could have saw that as a promo there, as opposed to what she has on.
I think these are 3 different looks. I don't know if I'm blown away by any of them, I'll be honest. I think they're all fine.
Mm-hmm.
She was hard for me to choose pictures from, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I feel like I'm still a question mark for a lot of these girls, even after this Instagram.
So you want to know something that's kind of funny, and it's kind of like, and it's like it's even more prevalent now when I'm looking at this, and I see certain pictures. I'm like, oh wow, and that's the reason why I say I have a problem with AI and stuff. Is because one of my guilty pleasures is AI drag races, like on Instagram, where they have all the fake AI contestants and they're all doing drag race, because the looks and everything look like insane. But at the same time, I'm like, I know this isn't real. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, like, when I see certain pictures that have that kind of grandeur to them, like AI pictures do, I'm like, now the picture and the image of what you're giving me is stunning, but I know that ain't all right. I know that ain't all you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I'm always like, dang.
I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
David.
But I love your AI drag race. I follow her now. And they shafted my homegirl. Her name was Umbra Shadow. And they shafted her. They had her. She did well almost the whole competition. They sent home this one girl, Emmy Ennui, and then they did an episode, I think it was around like episode 7, where they brought back all the eliminated girls to do a duet challenge, and then the winner got to have that person stay. Emmy ended up coming back, and they had this girl win 3 challenges in a row. I said, how the hell did you win more challenges than anybody else that was in the competition longer than you? I said, nah, y'all done rigged this. And then y'all sent my girl Umbra home right before the finals. They sent her home 4th. But then said she was going to be a shoe-in for All-Stars. I said, don't do that to her. Don't do that to my sister. Don't do that like the sister.
That's messed up.
But yeah, I like these pictures. I think that they're sickening. Like I said, I think the second one very much gives me more promo. Maybe it's because I feel like we're kind of like conditioned to U.S. Drag Race promos. That gives very U.S. Drag Race promo. It gives very Naomi Smalls' Seasons promo when they were all in the beauty shop, like that. Because it really does not go with the other 2 at all. But I like the other 2. The bottom one does give me AI though. The bottom one gives me AI and Drag Race, but I like the top one. I do feel like they're both kind of simple. Because the top one's kind of like a corset in pieces. Really pretty looking pieces, but of course in pieces. And then the bottom one, I feel like that. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks very pretty. I feel like you have to do a good. It's a dress that the movement that you do with the dress adds to the drama of the dress. If she was just standing there, it wouldn't give the same thing as her like whoosh with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I have my top 3. If you're ready. I'm going to say third is top right. Not because it's bad in any way. I am pulling more towards the other 2 almost because I feel like that they kind of go together a little bit more than they do with the third one. It sticks out, but not in a way that I feel like is signature to her. I feel like that the 2 on the left, for me, possibly give more of her aesthetic than the right one does. But I don't know, her damn promo was more like the right one. So we will pray. Second, I'm going to give to...
You can and you will, Eve.
Second one I'm going to give to top left. I like it. I think it's sickening. I think it's pretty. I love the detail and the ornateness on the corset and the body and stuff. It is a little bit simplistic, like just a corset and gloves I have for me. But I feel like that I understand what it's giving. It's giving like almost like Chicago showgirl vaudeville. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to have a whole bunch of bells and whistles. But yeah, I do like, I would say, probably the headpiece the most out of the bottom one. And it does give me almost like Oshun. It gives me like deity kind of vibes. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the bottom one as my number one. Yay, Logan again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
David, what's happening? You're losing.
That's good. That was part of the plan.
No. Oh. You gotta turn it back around.
That's why I went third.
He's gonna turn it back around. Turn it back around. If David ends up winning this entire thing still, it's gonna be a gag.
I know, right?
It's gonna happen. We're gonna be out of nowhere. He's gonna sneak. He's gonna win like the next 3 in a row and be like,
I was gonna say we got 5 left, so we'll see.
Wait, what?
We got 5 left, starting with Miss Luna Lansman.
Boo, what the hell is this? Oh, no. I don't know what's in her hair, and then the rest of it looks like a Scooby-Doo costume.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if you are more impressed with the other looks that we're about to show you. So,
hopefully.
I hope so.
I hope so too. What is on her head? Is that a crawdad?
It's like a shrimp.
I believe so. It's a shrimp. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look number 2. Mm-hmm. Look number 3.
Okay.
I still don't know how to feel about her either. I'm like, a lot of these girls, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you're giving some good drag, but like, I don't know what you're trying to give. But I think these looks look nice.
Yeah.
Lana, David, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because like the further we're going along, the more these people are getting lost in the shuffle in my brain. And it's not that they have bad looks. Like I really like, especially one of these looks I really like. But yeah, it's just like it's hard when somebody doesn't have a very clear point of view with their drag. It makes them hard to be remembered. So I had forgotten about her.
Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. It's not meaning that I'm getting bored. Okay, kind of is. So with baby girl here, I can't remember her name, and I'm not going to try to.
Luna.
Sure. With her, I feel like I know where she's trying to go. And I feel like that I just am not the audience that's getting it the best. But I feel like that there is an audience because like there is a cleanliness to the looks. So I feel like that they have a reference point, but I just don't know the reference point. The first look, the top left one, gives me very camp. That to me seems so like American camp, where you would have someone in this very big, flowy, dress type gown situation with the shawl over their face, and they would have like a parrot on their shoulder, like some old cadre old lady, you know what I mean, some shit like that. But this with the shrimp, I don't get that reference, so I can see where
her dress is the ocean. That's supposed to be the idea.
But it still has a 1930s, 1940s like eye to it. You know what I mean? It makes me think of like Waylon and Madam. Like very like old time 1930s, 1940s, 1950s comedy shows, Ziegfeld Follies, that kind of jewel is you, like that kind of thing. I feel like that's in there somewhere, or maybe I'm just making that reference up. But that's what the only connection I'm kind of pulling from it, other than her being having a shrimp on her fucking shoulder. The second one makes me think of like if they gave them a design challenge and all they could listen to while they were making their outfits was Teenage Dream by Katy Perry. I think it looks really, really sickening. It does look a little bit like it was made with unconventional materials, but that I feel like adds to the sickeningness in it because the bottom tiers look like they're made out of like wrapping paper or something, and it looks good. It looks really good. It does not look like paper. It looks like a fabric that is not a normal fabric that was used to make some of the tiers on the bottom of that dress. And the way they weave into the parts on the front of the dress, if she made that, that's nasty. That's nasty. I really, really, really liked it. For some reason, I really, 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 really wish her hair wasn't purple. If it was black, I would live for it. I feel like that something about the purple in it takes me to Teenage Dream. It takes me to Katy Perry. You know what I mean? It takes me into, this is almost like my Super Sweet 16 prom dress, as opposed to fashion statement. The one on the bottom, it's almost like if Miss Piggy was a real person. That's not to shade her and say she looks like Miss Piggy, but it very much is giving like
that kind of vibe, yeah.
Yes. Blonde girl, ooh, pouty, all in her boudoir. That's all pink and fluffy and powdery, and it smells like baby powder, and you know what I mean. And she's eating bonbons and shit. And yeah, the dress looks very like Eda Birthing, which honestly possibly could be. And I kind of like in the background with the light in it, with the lights in the background, because it does make it look like she's like this plush Hollywood star. It very much makes me think of, I just got through seeing Megan Hilty in Death Becomes Her. And she was Madeline Ashton. And there was a scene where, like, there's a scene in the play where she's lying on this complete leopard print couch and she's in a complete leopard print jumpsuit with leopard print cape. It's just all one big monochromatic moment. And, like, this is kind of what that's giving me, is like one all pink on pink on pink on pink moment in her pink boudoir. And I'm like, that's kind of cunty. So for me, I would say the third one is top left. I feel like I said, I know where she's going with it. If I knew the reference a little bit better, I feel like I would connect with it more. But I'm trying to make a reference there to try to justify it, and I don't want to have to. But it looks nice. Second one will be top right. I like the dress. I love the work that was done into it. If she did not make it, girl, you paid good ass money to the person who did, because it looks gorgeous. And then I'm gonna give the bottom one my favorite, because it's like she's am I the drama? Oh, I don't know. I just stole that man's husband, but I'm not the drama. I don't know, and he's waiting for me outside. Oh, what do I do? The camera's on in 5. Oh, like it's just very that. She seems like the kind of girl that just like would make arbitrary sounds. Like, oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Work.
I'm shocked. I thought that was third for sure. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get this one.
But yeah, I'm happy.
So,
I like it.
So David's reference is a loteria card for the shrimp.
Oh, okay.
That's the reference.
I didn't even know which one I had. I got tired of looking them up each time. I was like, the purple one is the one I wanted by far.
No, I snatched it because it's a really, really good look.
It's a very good look. I didn't see that.
Somebody else made it, but it's a good look.
I didn't see that.
It's My Little Pony inspired. So you're on the right track, Eve.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the pink on pink because I was like, the composition of this picture is what I really liked. It wasn't necessarily the outfit really or what it was. I was just like, I like the pink on pink, and then the light in the back makes it look like, oh, she's on set, and she's like, oh, I'm
right.
On set.
That's what I was
go a little bit. I just really like that.
Yeah. This one I felt like showed personality without it being, with this one and maybe the top right one showed, I feel like, more personality that didn't seem like it was a character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lana, I will say Lana's pick feels the most like what a lot of her Instagram looks like, because it's a lot of pink. It's a lot of pink. So that I was happy that someone did a pink look, because that's kind of a lot of what we saw in there. So
Purr.
Next up, Maria Bonita.
Boot. A big chunky platform boot. That's honestly the one thing that I don't like the most about this entire look. If that boot was different, I probably would toot this look. But I hate a go-go boot. Unless you're a Spice Girl.
I will say before we dive into her looks, she has a drag mother as well that Lana, David, and I have recently become aware of as a person. Her drag mother is Guajardo.
Guajardo had like 85,000 kids. I feel like they said she had
the whole family. That whole
family. That whole bunch.
I don't want to dive into that whole family. That whole family.
That one doesn't impress me as much as
that poor family.
Like
anyway, yeah. I agree with that. But let's look at look number 1. Look number 2. And look number 3.
Okay. Let me just be honest. I'm going to be honest. I didn't like her pictures. I didn't like going through her Instagram. I didn't like the pictures. I don't know how I feel about her, because I feel like, and I don't want to say something in a mean way, because I don't mean it with disrespect. I just don't find her attractive. Or
she reminds you of Perga. That's the problem.
I don't know.
Subconsciously, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just I don't know. I'm not a fan of her drag. I don't know why. I'm not.
We look great like this.
I'm not going to.
We do.
That. I hate this. Yeah, I just don't like the drag.
I don't know that I feel as strongly in the dislike section as Lana does. She's another one. I'm kind of like, the jury's out on Miss Maria Bonita at this point. I'm like, I don't know. I don't necessarily know what she's gonna give. I like the makeup. It's different. It's different and big, and I like that. But that's about all.
David, have you said your piece?
I don't really have much opinion on this one. Like, I think her looks are fine.
David feels like me. I know that. And I think Eve feels like
me. I'm just gonna say 3 words, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give my my scores.
Okay.
Mama, this is okay. So number 1, I would have to say is, I shall go in reverse order. That makes more sense because it's easier to do that way. The third one is going to be top right. This Felude's tree nymph alien thing. Number 2 is there, and then number 1 is at the bottom. And
you can do ties too, with 1 tie.
This ain't gonna be one of them.
I know, but we forgot to tell you that.
No. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, so Chiquita Banana is 3.
Lana, you won.
Child, I said that one. Oh, I forgot
You
which
sure
one I
did.
sent.
That was the first one you sent me.
That's so funny because I thought I sent that black one in. That's why I was like,
nope, that's mine.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take credit for that bottom one. If you want me to, I can.
No, it's mine.
All right.
I just didn't really like this Instagram at all. So
all right.
We can
well, as we move into our next diva, Miss Nina de la Fuente, how about a point chicken, shall we? So, currently in third place with 5 points is David.
I haven't gained a single point since the last check-in.
That is correct. In second place with 11 points is me. And Lana is currently in first with 14 points.
Come on, Lana. Yes, girl. You better work, bitch.
So this is Nina de la Fuente. Who I will say...
She looking like a boot.
Well, yes. She is drag siblings with our good stoner Judy, Miss Eva Blunt.
Okay.
And she's got 2 daughters on this cast. One of them is Garconne. And the other one we have not talked about yet.
Okay. She does look like the stepmother from Cinderella. So she looks like she would have 2 children with, I can't remember what the hell their names are, but they would make Cinderella's life a living hell. I could just see her just with her hands on her hips like that. Cinderella, what's your dishes, Cinderella? She looked. She looked. She looked.
Well, let's take a look at look number 1.
Okay, that's cunt to me. Oops, sorry.
Look number 2.
That's not okay.
And look number 3.
Okay, see, that's nice though too, but I can't. That's not fair. So I'm gonna say it. It's not fair. Your best looks can't be the indigenous looks, girl. That's the same damn dress in different lighting. With different.
It's different dresses. I promise you that.
I know that they're different dresses, but it's still the same. It's the exact same pose. It's the exact same style of dress. It just has different stripes of colors on them. One has the trans colors. One has the gay colors. Her mug looks gorgeous, but why did y'all pick the same? Ooh.
I mean, we don't know what each other picks.
Like a man.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know what each other picks until we do this. Well, I know because I put it together, but
see, okay. Well, then I already know my 1, 2, 3 is. So,
well, then do it. Go right into it.
Okay. So the first one is going to be the bottom dress. That's my number 1 because trans rights, town, period. Number 2 is going to be the top left one because gay rights is pricey then, period. Also, her mug is sickening. And then number 3 is third because there's no way in the hell it was going to be first or second because it's looking to me. Yeah.
I picked this one because it was trans black color.
Is it though? That's red.
No, it's pink.
Red.
It's like a magenta.
Red, but it does. Yeah, it does look more red or magenta than it does.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
It's very America. Yay, America. That's where we went.
You're like, it's the red, white, and blue.
The red, white, and blue of it all.
So I didn't realize that Lana was going to pick a very similar garment to the one that I picked. And then she sent me her photo and I said, oh, God damn.
I didn't.
She wore these both during the month of June. One for a gay pride function and one for a trans pride function.
She did this photo shoot in the same day, baby. She was
Probably.
let's go do this one. I'll stand in front
One
of this
inside
screen,
and one
inside
outside.
and one outside. And then she just switched outfits. And
Is
did her
it the
makeup
same
different.
wig?
Probably.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is. It is. Same wig, same flower and everything.
Child.
Yep.
No, it's a different flower.
Oh, that makes a difference.
But same wig.
And the third one is her going to amateur night at Roscoe's in Chicago on a Tuesday.
Oh, well.
I picked that one because I like purple.
I thought they were all boring.
Well, I was going to say, David, what pick did you get this time?
I got my first pick.
I know.
Yeah, you picked it first.
Oh.
I wasn't impressed with it. I think the other two looks are very boring too. So.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
that is, I feel like one thing that
purple.
I was kind of commenting on with the fact that you all both picked as your top looks very similar looks. So I was like, what does the variety of her portfolio look like then?
Mm-hmm.
Much. Yeah. So I think that's the first time we've ever had this where like we've picked two very, very, very similar looks.
Right. I think one of the other times was was it for the Instagram video that we did for?
It was for Mexico for Galavaro.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It was with the horns.
Yep.
I think we all picked.
I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking of. I was like, didn't we do one with somebody and those horns?
Yep.
And those were the two.
It was Galavaro. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Crazy, and it was both out of the same franchise. That's crazy.
Wild. All right.
Now, second to last up is Miss Suculenta, who I believe, David, this better be who you were talking about earlier.
It seemed like
very
it.
pleasantly surprised.
I gave this a 25 because I don't like this promo.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't
The
like
promo's
this
a bit
promo either.
But it's just the one you were talking about.
She is my kind of queen. She is so David's kind of drag. Oh my god!
That's why I'm happy to have her on my team because I had faith in her abilities, and as you're about to see, my faith was correct.
Because this looks ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother is the woman we just talked about, Nina de la Fuente. So, yeah.
All right.
So
she exactly looks like one of the damn stepdaughters too. Cinderella.
Here's look number one.
That shit looks like a bug.
She's a caterpillar.
Those are bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Look number two.
No, she's a plant.
Mm-hmm.
She's a succulent.
That is a plant. Continue.
Correct. And look number three.
Now she is water.
Yep.
Hokusai.
She is water.
Pleasantly surprised by her drag. I am so pleasantly surprised. I hope she does not get the same treatment that Miss Vermelia Noir did last season, where she's the concept queen that can't perform. I am hopeful. I am very, very, very hopeful because her Instagram made me very, very happy.
She very, very much gives me reminiscent of Charity Case from UK.
Okay.
I could see that. Yeah, I will say there's a plethora of looks that could have been chosen. In fact, I got my first pick, and my other two picks, like, they're so good, and they weren't selected by either of you. But like, all three looks are very good. I did consider at least one. I almost said it too. I did consider picking that specific one, but stopped myself.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think her Instagram is just a lot of fun to go through. Like, you can tell she has a lot of ideas and nothing's off the table. If she thinks that she can be something, she'll be something. So I'm very impressed with her.
I love that. I love that style of drag where it's not restricted on a human form. You know what I mean? It's like a Cheddar Gorgeous type aesthetic where it's...
Look at that.
I like that. It's like cues Man in the Moon, but it's not done for children.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Wait till we finish.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I love the.
Wait till we finish. Wait till the things come in. Jeez,
but I do love all of these looks. I love the attention to detail in them. I am a sucker for drag changelings. I love someone who I can't tell it's the same person in every different look. I love for them to have that chameleon aesthetic, very chameleonic, where like I want to know.
Chameleonic?
Yeah, chameleonic. Yeah.
Girl, the way I just got triggered. The way I just got triggered. Shout out to our Highness. I hope she's doing well.
But no, I want to know every time that when I see you come down the runway, I'm going to get a completely different version of who you are, because I feel like that just shows your creative dexterity, and I think that is something that a lot of drag entertainers sometimes end up falling short on. They get kind of stuck into a niche of, this is my aesthetic, this is my style, and then you just get that in a lot of different variations, and you don't see them playing with different things. You don't see them like really pushing the envelope. I feel like that one girl who has, I feel like two people that push themselves to not be really like that so much are one person I don't really care for that much, Trendy the Tuck. Because I feel like she did really push herself out of being just a pageant girl to like really like incorporating more comedy and stuff like that into just her drag in general. And Shea Coulee as well. Because I feel like Shea has always, since day one, been a girl that she has Black women in the back of her mind when it comes to her aesthetic of her drag, but she never puts a limit on what she can be with her drag. She was a whole damn moth on All Stars. You know what I mean? Like, and she would not in any way think anything would be weird in doing that. Like, that's just how she's pushing her drag. And like, this is very extreme. I don't feel like that we've had anybody that pushes their aesthetic of drag like this as hard on a US season in a long time, since maybe like Milk. I can't even think of anybody else. Like no, not Gottmik. Yeah, I really can't think of anybody.
Evie sometimes did that.
Yeah,
With the
I would say
jellyfish.
Evie. I would say Evie would possibly be the closest, but I'm trying to think. I don't think we've had anyone push it to a clean level, because I feel like that we've had some camp queens try to do stuff like this, and it comes off looking hokey. Like Nina West freaking reveals that she just got through doing on All Stars that all were clunky as hell, and I'm like, what? It's for some reason that happens. The girls in the international franchises, when it comes to like grand camp, that stuff comes off looking so clean. It's insane. Like they just eat some of the American girls up for breakfast. This is stupid. If she was on the US season, girl, she would body on her own way. I'm going to give my scores, and my scores are, drum roll please. I am giving a 3-way tie.
Oh.
Work.
So even when I do get points, I have to share them. I love it.
Beggars can't be choosers, David.
I mean, they're all great.
I feel on any given video.
They're all good. I can understand.
Yeah, they're all insane. I can't pick one. I love them, and that's one. And let's say it would be different if her aesthetic was so like set or so cookie cutter that it looked like 3 different variations of the same thing. Then it'd be easy for me to pick. But this looks like 3 whole different concepts from 3 totally different people that all just look sickening. So I'm like, I can't pick a winner out of these.
You couldn't have picked a better queen to die on. Like, she did have my
Honestly,
favorite package.
Yeah.
And I did not
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. This is my favorite trio of looks that we compiled.
Like the bottom look, is that hair? What is that? That's like the waves of the water, or is that fabric? The one that you had, Lana.
I think it's feathered.
Yeah. Hello, go back to it, Logan, could you?
It looked like it was like.
I can't see.
Is that Russian?
I think it's. No, it's not Russian.
No,
it's a
I think
David.
it's lace.
Is it
I think it's just lace.
Kind of looks like
That's
yarn.
It looked like feathered fringe to me.
And the face work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what caught me is
Like, are
the
you
face work.
serious? Because I
Like,
know that's all makeup. I know
That's
that
all
is.
makeup.
It makes me
Mhm.
think of, oh, you know who the last person was that we had that did concepts like this? Nina Bonita Brown.
Mm.
Nina was the main one who would do shit like, I'm going to attach paper to the side of my face and draw all this on like my whole face is the moon and it'll look like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was almost
I'm glad we've got someone else we can talk about now in that regard.
Like, she almost has like a cartoonist artistry about herself where it's like she's, you know what I mean, doing very Pearl. Where like her paint looks like she's drawing different, you know, like things or whatever. Like, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
You want to bring up another Drag Race queen we don't talk about anymore? While you're at it? Anyway.
Hey, I say justice for Pearl. Besides, Pearl's still one of my friends from back in the day, so I have a soft spot for her.
All right. Last up, this is unique.
No, it's not at all. What the fuck is her name for real?
Her name is unique.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's not.
This is a JoJo Siwa's outfit.
Maybe she has wardrobe malfunctions and shows nudity when dancing.
I don't know.
Well, Julie.
But that was funny.
Right.
That was hilarious.
Right. Let's see some looks from Miss Unique.
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 I'm the boss.
Look number 1.
Okay.
Look number 2.
Okay.
Look number 3.
Didn't really leave me with any good choices here. Okay.
Oh, well.
You were better than I expected.
Well. And I oop.
Okay, let's get this finished and ended under 2 hours because Mama's hungry. Half of these, if not 3/4 of these, have not fed me whatsoever. And so I would like a slice of pizza. The top right one is third. The top left. No, the top right one. I said it right. The top right one is third because I love the coat. I love the grandeur. It's a dude in there, though. I'm looking for a drag queen. There's a dude in there. Number 2, I like where she was going with this. I do feel like that the background and stuff like that helps the picture composition out a lot more. I feel like if it was just her standing in front of a red background or whatever, I'd be like, okay, she's in a polka dot dress with a reverse polka dot jacket.
I was like, up until you said polka dot, it could have been either of those other looks.
I said top left.
Well,
no, you didn't, babe.
I didn't.
No. We were trying to figure it out which one you were going for because I was like, wait, which one? I had a feeling it was that one, but I wasn't sure.
Second is top left with the polka dots. I think that it's just a hair simple with the polka dot dress and a polka dot jacket. If you take out all of the other composition stuff, I think it looks cute aesthetically. But I think if the runway category was polka dots and she walked down the runway in that, none of us would gag. We'd be like, okay, it's a polka dot dress and polka dot jacket. The one that I have to give number 1 to is the bottom one because it's the only one that's left. I'm not really crazy about the fact of her being blue. Part of it was like, okay, is she giving like Alien because she's blue in the hair? But then you see the train becomes a Muppet, and we're like, wait, am I at the circus? It's the Sesame Street. So it's two concepts I feel like they don't fully blend. Is this for kids or not for kids? Am I supposed to be scared or not? Who knows? Yeah, no. I also feel like as well, this gives me hints of Aquarella when she was here, but it was like this is Aquarella's version of glamour. She's gonna do like some. It's very. It's very. It's very Mexican. James Mansfield for me. That's what it's giving. It's giving very Mexican James Mansfield for me. I'm like
Jaime Mansfield.
Jaime Mansfield. It makes me think of this is an old thing when the old cartoon. A lot of you remember the cartoon Speedy Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would see James Mansfield as Speedy Gonzalez. She even sounds like him. And then Speedy had a cousin named Slow Mo. And the cousin was the complete opposite of Speedy. He was just slow and doing everything. Man, he was just like straight up from the country. Like he's from Mexico, girl. He was from there. Like she's giving me that she would be the slow mo to James Mansfield Speedy. I can see them hosting a booth together at DragCon.
All right.
With matching boas that were puppets or Muppets or something. Something. Yeah. So congratulations, David. You got the final point.
Oh yeah.
The reason I picked the one that I did was because her inspiration was the same artist that Plastique did during the ball with the polka dots.
I know who you're talking about. The dot lady.
Yeah, Yayoi Kusama.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Something about, I feel like that maybe if the color choice was different, it would have hit differently. Because I feel like that the color choice, the way that Plastique did it, just hit so well.
Yeah.
With that yellow and that black. Like maybe if this was red and blue or, you know what I mean, or something like that.
Totally.
It would have popped just a little bit more. Also, as well, I feel like that if she was going to do dots, I would have wanted her to do it all the way down. I wish those tights were dotted. If those tights were red with white dots on them, then I'd be like, okay, no, I see where you're going with this. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it just looks like all the attention to the dots for her is literally just the dress and the jacket. I want dots in the hair. I want dots on the shoes. You know what I mean? Because that's what added to the level of when Plastique did it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We have some results. This is one of the closest Instagram review videos that we've ever had. Not between all three of us because David did get third.
Oh yeah. Oh.
David comes in third with 9 points.
9 points.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The winner received 17 points.
Oh my god.
And the runner-up received 16 points.
Oh my god, that was so close.
And there was the potential that this could have tied. But it did not. So congratulations, Lana!
Good. I would have been mad. You're like, oh, your birthday.
I could do like the thing.
Good.
Shoot.
If you had chosen mine to win, Lana and I would have tied.
I would have been happy with that.
Yours to win what? Yours to win what? The dot?
If you.
Yeah.
The dots of the dots one.
Yeah, Lana!
Yeah. Look, I held on strong because the last few you were not feeling.
I had to keep some drama in the competition. Call me Rocky Andrews.
Are you the drama?
Yeah, you're the drama, baby.
That part.
Oh, that was cute. It's good to win on my birthday. It's nice. And I thank you all for rooting for me and David for actually throwing it because you didn't want to win.
And you want to know this? Because I made sure to give you 1 point to start you off. I think that is the 1 point that tipped you over the edge. So it would have been set in stone since the game began.
It's gonna be me.
And on that note, we're gonna close out this video. So thank you so much for joining for this Instagram review for Drag Race Mexico Season 2. We'll be back shortly after the premiere next week, or probably this week at the time you're watching this, to dive into Season 2 of Drag Race Mexico. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and hit the button on your way out. Thank you so much for the support on this video. Make sure to check the description below for all of our other YouTube channels, our audio podcast links, and our membership channel links, as well as where you can find us on social media at The Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where you can find the four of us on social media, and where you can go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug. All those links are down there as well.
Also, if you're seeing this after my birthday, which you are, I still accept birthday presents the whole month of June. So go check out my Twitter page and my profile.
That part. And with that being said, we're going to get out of here. That part. We're going to get out of here. Cheers.
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 Woo.
Bye-bye. Adios.